I was working on a project, and well, I am working on a project, and I tried to deploy it, but then it's like the slug size of the project is too big, and this was where the issue was coming from. So like if I check the size of stuff in this project, it's calculating, so it's like more than 1.5 gigabytes, and that's bad. um, when deploying. I think the limit for deploying was 500 MB. And so now today I'm going to try to get what folder or what file is taking that much space. You'll notice I just hovered over the library, and then it's that's having 1.6 gig. So I'll check that one, and that's only one folder here. So yeah, that's 1.6 gig. So what I'm going to do now, I can probably write a script to check the size of each folder, of each of these library folders, and it will get that immediately and see which is having the issue. But then I was feeling like, what if I didn't know how to write this script that could do that? Then I'll probably have to hover over each one and see the size of each one. Instead, though, what I'm going to do is assume, okay, let's say I cannot program. How would I solve this problem? The folder has 196 items in it. It has 196 items in it. Where is that? Well, 196 items here, and this many folders nested inside. So what I'm going to do is I am going to find which folder is having an issue using binary search. And so this is how I'm going to do it. If I select a folder, it tells me how many I've selected, and it's not showing because of how I'm recording my screen. But then I don't need to select these files. Apart from these files, there are about 100 and close to 180 things here. And so I'll select 90, or at least what I expect to be the first 90. So I'll select just down somewhere here, right, to like half of the list, or more than half even. And these are the remaining ones that I didn't select, right? And I'll check the properties of this side. So if I check properties, it's giving like 135 MB, and so I know, okay, that top part is not the part causing the issue, right? It's probably the down part. So I will select down then to check, okay, and I'm selecting from psycopg to YAL, so I'll know where I'm selecting from. And then I'll do properties again to see, okay, which one is giving the issue. And this properties is showing, okay, 1.6 gig, so it's among these folders that the issue is. I guess what I'm fearing is that it's not like the the space that I'm having, space issue I'm having. I hope it's not distributed, because if it was distributed, then this would be a different problem I'm having. But anyway, so I'll do the same thing though. I stop at ERL here. I'll go from this prop cache or psychopg and go like somehow halfway. That was full. This should be about halfway up to sentence transformers, which I'm kind of suspecting. Okay, so I'll do properties again. It's 172, so it's not in this area. And then I'll go the other half, right? With the sentence transformer and distribute info folder down to YAL, which, well, I already know it's here. I don't really need to check, but just to verify, I guess. Just verify that the space is distributed here. So let me go back. So from this folder, I'll select down. Um, I'll select down to this YAL thingy and check again. And so the space this one is using is 1.5 gig approximately. I'll do it again. So I'm cutting down the problem, in case you haven't noticed, into like half and half and half, checking halfway of the folder and halfway up or halfway down to see which folder is having like the most space in it. aha, and this time it's the first ones from like sentence transformers to torch. And then I'll check again. So I'll check halfway. So like yeah. So I guess this is just like if I hadn't known programming that I guess if I had known programming then I would have done this programmatically. This kind of variance testing I'm doing. If I didn't know programming, I would have to check each folder individually to see which one has the most space. But now I can like divide my problem, divide and conquer my problem as I go. So this one has 49 MB. It's not what you're looking for, and we are getting close now. So it's from Superbase to Torch, right? And I already know that this is the part that has. So this time I'm not going to check again. I'm just going to do half of it to check. Um, Let me start from Superbase to check where the load is like is much and what's causing the memory, the buildup of memory. And so I'll do for these folders and they are safe. So that means it's between SymPy and Torch. And I think I probably already know which one it is. Which this is so bad. Okay, but anyway, I'll still check. It is between SymPy and Torch. This time I'll confirm again. See it's like more than 1 gig. One of the folders here should take more of those. Then I'll divide again and check. Okay, this one's how many MB? Just 8, near 8, and we're getting close now. So this next three, and it's supposed to just be these two. And I guess now that we've made the problem into just 3 folders, we could just check each of the 3 folders. That's not that deep. But now we know that the problem is in one of these 3 folders, right? So what I'll do, I'll just hover over the 3 of them. This one is 1.38 megabytes. Tokenizers, I have a feeling it's touch, but anyway, tokenizers is 1 at 10.4 kb, and of course our goated, or maybe not that goated. I could say goated. PyTorch is the one that's 1.22 gigabytes. This is so sad. So this is PyTorch. I I should have realized that, I guess. I always thought it was transformer model. Okay. Maybe it does use touch. I don't know. It might. I could continue this thing with which of these folders. Um, but now that I know, you know, which file, well, which folder in that larger one was causing the issue, I think I'm good. So to fix the problem, I would probably um I'll probably try to see if I can use PyTorch from you know any other place instead of having it as a Python library in my build. So yeah, that's just what I'm saying. Like if you don't know programming, you could still use binary search for stuff. Oh, I think you need to know programming to know binary search, but I'm not sure that's true. So yeah.